Well, it's at night, and I figure, hey, if I can, I got my flashlight set up there. It's actually my other flashlight's pointing at me, or else you wouldn't see me out here, even with this fire going. So people wonder what you do at night. Well, some people go to bed early. I don't. Everyone's likely different. I like to sit around the fire. I like to have a fire when I go out camping, pretty well all the time. Some people go out and they don't. So it's by choice. Some people just go out, no fire at all, and just have their little stove, and that's it. Or they do have a small fire, but I like to have a fire every time I go out, no matter what. Especially in the fall. Nice and warm. Got some tea going here now. Got some peppermint tea, just made up. So people wonder, why do you do it? Well, everyone's likely different. One thing I like is the quietness. It's quiet out here. Really quiet, which is nice. And it is a clear sky. Earlier there, I was sitting beside the fire, had the fire going there, and I was laying on this bench, looking at the stars. It was great. Clear sky, so many stars. Can't see them right now because I got this light on. I got this going. I'm looking up and I can't. It's black, but out here, it's great. Lots of stars, lots of planes flying by too. But people wonder, why do you go by yourself? Well, I enjoy going by myself. It's not that I wouldn't mind taking somebody with me, but I'd want to make sure that they can do it. And watching a lot of YouTube videos, I see a lot of other people go by themselves quite a bit. Then there's couples that go, and friends and groups. But you want to make sure before you go. I would suggest do it by yourself first. Get used to. Now some people are, go by myself. Yeah, you're gonna get scared, or I don't know. You know what? I'm out here. Animals, I don't know. I haven't seen an animal this time on this trip when I came out. Didn't see nothing but squirrels and chipmunks. So, what about bears? I don't know. I've only seen one bear in my life, and that was a bear cub in a tree. And that was alongside of a road. And that was a long time ago. I haven't seen a bear since. Not that I wouldn't mind seeing one. But, I don't know. Animals are as scared as you're as scared as them, I believe. You know, you startle them, they might attack. I don't know. Every animal's gonna respond different at the time. I don't know. What's out here? Coyotes? And whatever that is now. I know last time out here I heard a lot of howling. Ooh. Then I heard something being drug in the bush, so I don't know if they got a deer or something, maybe the coyotes, or I don't know, or wolves, I don't know, wolves, fox, I don't know. But I don't worry about it. I'll deal with it when it happens at that time, but other than that, I don't know. Going to be prepared is, I guess, I don't know. It's hard to say. Never happened yet. Maybe that time when it does happen, I'll have it on camera or not, but you never know. But, so what else is there? I don't know. I like to sit beside the fire, enjoying my tea, hot chocolate, coffee, whatever. Enjoying the night. And, you know, I like to stay up late out here. It's nice. Like I said, I'll go in my hammock around, it might be 10 or 11 or sometimes 12 o'clock I might go in the hammock. Even in the summertime. In the summertime it's even better. It's a little warmer out, but it's kind of nice with this fire going. Like I said, I'm a beginner. I'm an amateur at this. I don't know nothing. I remember camping when I was a kid, but this is nothing. I'm still learning. But the only way you learn is by going out, I find. You keep going out, keep doing it. And I took this campsite again. There was a lot of campsites available this time. I took campsite 12B again. And I wasn't gonna, then I thought, let's do it. Plus, I need the physical activity. So I thought, hey, let's do it again. Get a good cardio workout in it. And I did it in about, hour and 3/4 or 2 hours tops again. And they're calling for this one for an hour and a half. So I made it here. The only thing is I find Is it tiring? Yeah, because I walk at a fast pace. I'm pretty fast. And my pack weighed in at, like I gotta say, I had some pretty good food in there. Now my food and water, I had a lot of water and food. My pack weighed around 52 pounds, I believe, before I left. I got a rough estimate on it. And everyone's different. There's stuff likely I still can take out of that pack, I believe. And that'll come with time. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so I was tired when I got in here. But I know, my first thing is when I get into camp, I like to set up my sleep system. So my hammock or a tent, whatever it is, I get all that laid out. Once my sleep system's hooked up, or set up, whatever it is, then right away I go gather wood. When I go gather wood, I don't stop. I just keep gathering wood because, well, at this time of year, because it's October, the end of October 30th or whatever, I think, 29th, 30th, 30th maybe, it gets dark quick. So I got in here again around maybe 2:45, which was still long enough, but I like to have a little bit more time. The only time I like to have more time is because I can't shoot no video in the dark. It's very hard. So you're kind of rushing doing that. And plus the cold is really killing these batteries. They're hard in the batteries. Wow. So I have to come up with something for that. Yeah, so I gather wood. And the thing is, with these campsites in here, everyone picks around the area. I thought with those high winds we had, might knock down some trees. I got lucky, but no, there's nothing down in this area still. The only thing was, I don't think nobody came to my campsite last week because I have the same log on here that I had last time that I burned. So I just threw it back on there. A little wet though, I can hear it sizzling in there, a little bit wet, but other than that, yeah, so you got to walk quite a distance to get the wood, and you can only use dead wood. You can't cut trees down. You're not supposed to, and so you don't. So you got to go get all the dead wood. So I had to walk way over there past the other campsite, and you're hauling this back. So I was cutting it in like long logs and carrying it back. Couldn't find nothing big, but then again, you don't want nothing too big because you got to carry it back. So I carried it all back, dropped it, and then cut it all up, then split it. Burns better when it's split, I believe. So, but it's a lot of work. So you're going pretty, like you're busy out here. So like I didn't take a break until after I got all my wood. Then I went and gathered some smaller wood just to get the fire going. And I did pick up some birch bark because birch bark was on the trail. There was a lot of it, and I seen lots of it. And it's good to pick it up when you see. So I stuck some of that in my pocket on the way. So that kind of helped the fire. And I have these little fire starters, anyways. Little wood shavings glued together, I believe. I don't know what they are, but it started the first time. If you prep your fire and get all the fine kindling, like cut all your little wood very small, you should have no problem and get a bunch of dry stuff ready. I was wondering if this was going to go because I have a lot of wet wood here still. It's but it's going. Once you get it going, throw the wet wood on top and they'll dry it out. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, you're pretty busy here. You're still going even after that hike. 2 hours. I'd like to spend another hour just gathering wood. Then I'm chopping and cutting it. So pretty busy the whole time. Then after that, after I've done that and got my fire going, then I like to have either my coffee, then I'll have my supper or whatever. That's how I like to do it because I like to wind down. I don't want to do nothing again. And it got dark so quick. I was deciding, should I go grab more wood or not? You're going, oh man, I'm so tired. But so I didn't. So I just say, nope, we'll just deal with what we have once we burn it. I always like to leave some for the next campsite or the next person that comes in here. It's kind of nice. And there is wood. There's still wood sitting over at this campsite. Nobody's used it. And there is still wood over at the other campsite. But I haven't touched it. I've grabbed little bits of twigs. And it's still sitting there at those campsites, but I just left it. There's not much. You're talking really small stuff, but not like what I got here. I was cutting a little bit bigger stuff, but there is lots over there, lots of dead trees, so that's one good thing. Well, it would be better if you're at the far campsite down here, then you have to drag it that far, but I like this one. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. But other than that, I like it out here. It's great. And I'm getting really nice and toasty. I didn't put this on right away, my wool 200 weight sweater. I put that on later. But right now, from sitting beside this fire, I'm getting really warm now. I was cool there earlier, but yeah, so try some of my tea here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so. Oh, that fire feels really nice now. I was actually getting a little cold there earlier. I'm sitting here now doing this. Wow. Legs getting warm. Nice. Yeah, so if anyone else watches my videos, and what do you do when you go out camping, like at night? Like, I know in the summer it's a little different, but it's fall right now, but I do like it. It's more my temperature because, like I say, I'm warm-blooded. I like the coolness. And what do you prefer? Do you prefer a tent or a hammock, or have you chose, or do you have both, or do you know? I know I really enjoy the hammock now. I like the tent. The tent takes a little bit longer sitting up. There's your pluses and minuses with everything, I guess. It's more or less preference, I think, down the end. I really enjoy the hammock now. It's so comfortable. It's much more comfortable. Now, like I said, there is the only downside of that is the wind underneath. You get that cold air underneath, and it doesn't matter. It's cool. Even in the summer, I've used it. It can be cool. Now there is an insulating kit for it that I don't have. It's a winter kit. I don't use it. I didn't want the extra weight. That's why I went with I have a winter air mattress which I put in there. So I'm going to test that this time. I'm going to see how it works. I think that's going to solve most of my problem. I'm going to try to wear the same clothes I did last time I was here. I do have another insert that I can put in there, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use the same clothing I had on, which was my long johns, and they're 200 weight wool, and this here, and I kept on my other Helly Hansen long sleeve shirt. I think it's at 150 weight. Then I got a 200 weight sweater, and leave my socks on, which are their, I don't know what weight they are, but they're a wool pair of socks too. So I'm gonna climb in that with the sleeping bag and just that mattress and see what the difference is. And my toque, I'll leave my toque on, which I likely did last time. So I'll see what the difference is. See if I'm any warmer or not. See if that makes a big difference, which I think it's gonna, because I was warm at the top and sometimes I was warm and cold, but I think that's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah, I really like the hammock though. Quick setup. Well, sometimes. First time I set that hammock up, it didn't have an issue. Set that hammock up. Second time, not a problem. Last 2 times I came in here, I had an issue setting it up. It's just, but it wasn't a biggie. It was minor details. But it's up.